Hey everyone, Brian Lebo here with your Las Vegas market update video for June. As we all know, the market is still red hot for sellers, while buyers are still desperately trying to get offers accepted. Now, the simplest way to gauge a market is to look at their inventory. So as we always do, let's take a look at our monthly inventory levels. As you can see now, we entered May with only 3,308 homes on the market. By the end of the month, we were up to 3,501 homes. So it's still not much to brag about, but considering in May we almost dipped below 3,000, we've seen steady increases in inventory for 9 out of the 10 past weeks. So too bad we need to triple our inventory just to get back to a normal market. Next, let's break down this inventory and see what it consists of. As you can see now, only 10% of the inventory consists of short sales, while a mere 7% of the market are foreclosures. That leaves a whopping 83% of the market as traditional, or just say normal, sales. In comparison to last month, traditional sales are up 3%. Short sales are down 1%, while foreclosures are down 2%. Like I stated last month, the issue I have with these so-called traditional sales is the fact that almost half of these traditional sales are ridiculously overpriced and therefore can't or won't be sold for a long time. This brings the realistic inventory levels even lower as a result. Okay, now let's check in on the notice of defaults, or NODs as we refer to them. The reason we watch NODs is because this provides foreshadowing into the future of the foreclosure inventory. You see, the more NODs that are filed, the more foreclosures are in the pipeline. So let's take a look. As you can see, starting in December, we started making pretty big gains with regards to filings. For the last 3 months, we seem to increase about 100 NODs every month. But unfortunately, last month, the NODs dipped back to February levels. Now, again, this is much better than the 96 NODs back in September of 2011, but we're still well away from the 3,000 to 4,000 a month filed prior to AB 284 in 2011. Overall, it was a pretty quiet month with regards to legal news, but the major bills that we've been waiting for are about to be passed into law in the coming days. Now, back in April, I did a special video outlining 3 major laws that will affect our market. And now it looks certain that they will be passed. First is AB 300, which essentially opens the gates for banks to resume foreclosing on homeowners. It passed unanimously in both the State Assembly and the Senate. Now, on June 1st, our governor approved the bill as well. He simply needs to sign it into law in the next few days and it'll go into effect. Now, although AB 300 opens the door for foreclosures to resume, SB 321, commonly known as the Homeowners Bill of Rights, essentially closes that door by creating massive delays and loopholes for homeowners to delay foreclosure activity. Now, just like AB 300, this was unanimously passed by the State Senate and Assembly and was approved by the governor just this past Monday, on June 3rd. Last but not least was the biggest joke of all, which is SB 389, which if you watch the video, I was not a fan of, just to say the least. In keeping with the current theme, it too was unanimously approved by the State Assembly and the Senate. It's now on the governor's desk, and I'm all but certain he will approve this one just like the others. So let's wrap up what we learned today. Inventory levels are slowly but surely moving in the right direction. Short sales and foreclosures are substantially diminishing in our market, while normal or traditional sales are dominating the current inventory. We took a big dip last month on foreclosure activity, and every major housing bill proposed looks like it will be signed into law soon. So what does this all mean? What's really going on? Here's my breakdown. Soon, these laws will be passed, and once they go into effect, we will be able to see what effect they have on foreclosure activity. Now, realistically, we won't even see those numbers for about 6 months. If foreclosure activity jumps up, then we can see the market forecast ahead of time. Meanwhile, inventory is so low that I see the bidding wars reaching a fever pitch this summer. The major hedge funds and investors are slowly pulling out of this market, so this is actually great news for buyers who are looking under the $300,000 price range. Now, too bad $300,000 only gets you what $200,000 was just 2 years ago. It's going to be a crazy summer with prices continuing to boggle the mind. Builders will get greedier and greedier, especially with the cost of their land acquisitions doubling right now. I think that once the foreclosure activity starts up towards the end of the year, more people will put their homes up for short sale and prices will hopefully plateau off this holiday season. For prices to actually dip, we need to effectively triple our inventory before we can even entertain the idea. It's going to be a super long time before that happens, okay? So like I've been saying, if you're looking to sell, I would definitely cash out this summer. If you're looking to buy, get in right now since prices will likely continue to increase for the next few months to possibly the end of the year. Now, thank you again for watching, and feel free to contact me directly with any questions or concerns you have about the Las Vegas real estate market.